We're diving deep. We're talking about Kundalini energy here today. It's going to get a little X-rated. We're going to be talking about sexuality. So if you are uncomfortable with this topic, please exit to the left. For those of you brave enough to continue and to go forward, I'm going to jump right in and share my experience with you. Now, this is my personal experience. It may be different for you, but I'm just going to share a method that I stumbled upon to get my Kundalini energy to rise. I was on vacation, relaxing, enjoying life, out in public at the International Church of Cannabis, at their elevation service. The lights was dimmed. They had some flashing like strobe lights going in the background, some psychedelic music playing, and my mind started imagining erotic fantasies. It was just flashing in my mind's eyes. And it got so heated and so blissful and sensual that I wanted to orgasm on the spot. Now, on this day, I learned a new technique to prohibit my fluids from spilling out and to prevent my sexual energy from pouring out from me. I figured out a way to short circuit that system and send it back up instead of out. I clenched down real tight on my anal area, my anus, I squeezed it tight. I clenched down. Really, I clenched. It's like I clenched my whole body down tight. And my energy went back up towards my crown chakra and beyond. And right there in a nutshell, I think we maybe, 2 minutes in, I just taught you the method just right there on how you can get your Kundalini energy to rise. Now let's back up and break this down real quick into little teachable steps and segments. First of all, when the erotic fantasy presented itself in my mind's eye, I didn't shun it. I embraced it and followed the thread like, oh, what is this? This like I am okay. Actually, I'm quite comfortable with my sexuality. And I think it's beautiful and powerful and primal. And on that day, I discovered that my sexual energy, and quite possibly your sexual energy, can be used to tap into your higher consciousness, for self-evolution, for enlightenment. Oh my, yes, I just said that. I said that you can take your erotic nature and use it to elevate your consciousness. And the way you go about doing that is by not wasting your sexual energy, by entering into meaningless intercourse with entities outside of yourself, that deep down in your inner intuition, inner knowing that you know ain't really your divine mate, your divine counterpart. I managed to complete this process in my own mind's eye. There was no touching, no feeling. I'm in public. So it wasn't none of that going on. I was able to do this all in my mind's eye. I had a vision so vivid and orgasmic. And I was able to use that and raise it up instead of busting out, nutting out, I was able to take that energy and raise my Kundalini energy with it. If you choose to use this process, maybe there are a few warnings that I should provide to you to ensure ease. In your evolutionary process. It is important to be in a relaxed state. It is important for you to be able to have your body and mind and spirit and emotions in a calm state. I note that when I opened this, I said I was on vacation, chilling and relaxing. Another thing that I was doing is I was drinking herbal infusions. And at that time, I was heavily into passion flower, lemon balm, chamomile, damiana, all of these herbs right that I just listed right there are marvelous for relaxing your nervous system because you need your nerves to be intact. I think this possibly, I gave y'all like a cheat code. Think of this, what I just shared with you, as a cheat code from left-hand pathers that people sometimes, due to their lack of understanding, pass judgment on. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Left-hand pathers use everything for their evolution and advancement towards higher consciousness. Period. And I know that may make some individuals feel uncomfortable, especially those on the love and light side who have been taught all their lives to restrain and abstain from sexual relations. And notice, I'm not even asking you to have sex with nobody. I'm saying that this is a process that can be done without a sexual partner. You be your own partner. That way you can figure out what you really like or really get your rocks off in the privacy and comfort of your own self. And instead of orgasming and busting out and nutting out, conserve that energy. Move it upwards with the intention of activating your energy chakras. How powerful is that? That's how powerful our sexuality is. That primal, beautiful, sexual force that's within each of us and every one of us. Obviously, then the next tidbit of advice I will offer up is to be comfortable with your sexuality. It's natural. And it also helps to continue life on this earth plane as we know it. So be willing to release whatever limitations or guilt or shame or negative connotations that you may have picked up towards your very beautiful and sacred sexuality. Shed all of that and know that your sexuality is powerful. And that it can be used for more than just procreating or having lackluster relations with others, that you can choose at any given point in time and to elevate your mind by engaging in pleasure just for the sake of pleasure. I know that sounds uncommon, out of the ordinary. I know that there are lectures that are given on this topic that preach on breathing techniques and yogic postures and poses, and I am a yogini. I'm into yoga. Of course, I love yoga. It's beautiful and marvelous. There's no telling how long it will take you to activate your Kundalini, though, by using that method. But I tell you, if you get into that imagination and you activate that erotic sexual energy within you, and with the intent of obtaining higher consciousness, that might just be the path that will lead you to doing just that. And that's all I'm going to say about that for right now. Signing in, out, above, below, beneath, beyond, below, all around, underground, past, present, future, now, out.